If you're watching this video, it's because you lost your mojo. Today, I want to explain exactly how to get that back, because at some point in the past, you were at least decent with women. You had some sort of results. Women were somewhat attracted to you, but for some reason now that doesn't work. I want to talk to you about how the game has changed, especially in 2022. Women's standards are different. What they look for is different, and it's all because of the internet. So I just want to explain to you how your competition has changed and how you basically, if you want an ideal partner, if you don't want to settle in 2022, you have to level up who you are as a man massively. Your mojo isn't enough anymore. If you're watching this and you're an older guy, it's super important you understand this. And if you're younger, it's also important you understand, because the game will change like that on you. Right now, younger guys, you're competing with Chad at the bar, the really handsome, attractive guy. You're playing the competition of like best hair and most attractive. It's not the game that's being played by the top 30-40% of women, because they have access, because of the internet, to higher and higher value men. So what do I mean by that? They have access to men that are leveling up the 4 pillars of masculinity consistently over and over again. And so because of that, the competition is way higher. Everyone will talk about like how the top 20% of men are sleeping with all the women. It's really more like the top 10%. The good news for you is that if you're watching a small YouTuber talk about how to be a man women are attracted to for the rest of his life, you actually have the potential to change. You have the ability because you want to change, but you have to put in the work, and the work will not be easy. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 actions you can take to level up your game, to start playing the game with the big boys, and you'll immediately start to see massive changes in your life because you're just playing the wrong game. I'm gonna show you the right game to play. You're gonna start seeing some changes. So the first thing you're gonna have to do, man, is level up your 4 pillars of masculinity and establish a clear trajectory for yourself. Now, when I say you're playing a game against other high value men, just taking action every day to increase your value in the 4 pillars of masculinity is enough to attract a lot of women. Taking consistent action every day, it's why I have an 8-week program that like guys actually get results in quickly. It's because just taking action and establishing a trajectory for yourself is enough to get results in the short term. But you have to have long-term goals. You have to know where you're going in the long run. And so that means setting up a clear vision for your fitness, setting up a clear vision for your focus and your purpose, setting up actions that will improve your communication. And I have some later in the video that I'm going to tell you. Also, setting yourself up to take actions to secure your finances, to make more money. Because whether you like it or not, time's passing. We are living in this competition. Us men, we are competing all the time. And so you can spend time practicing, spend time improving the pillars of your life that actually matter. Because let's be honest, we can talk about how we don't do this for women, bro, but we do. We're doing this so we can get the best mother for our children, the best wife. We're doing this for that. It doesn't matter what your morals are. Like whether you're doing this to get laid or you're doing this to have the best, most fulfilling relationship. Like at the end of the day, you still got to attract and keep the ideal woman that you want to be with. And so that's the first thing that I want you to really hammer in and understand. So establish trajectory in the 4 pillars of masculinity. I have tons of videos on this channel about how to level up the 4 pillars of masculinity, how to improve your life in these different areas. And that's really the first thing that I focus on before I even dial in the attractive communication, the flirting skills, all the how to say, what to say with my clients, like all the scripts I give them, all of the frameworks for how to talk to women in a way that gets them attracted and keeps them attracted, like how to pass the test women give them. Before I give them all that stuff, I have them start with trajectory. The first thing is the most important thing you can do. So that's number 1. The biggest factor in having an incredibly dominant focus in your life and getting dominant results is your ambition. For number 2, I want you to journal daily as to what your goals are. Where do you want to be in 5 to 10 years? You need to set clear intentions for how you feel in 5 to 10 years once you've accomplished those goals. What are those goals? How much money are you making? How much can you lift on bench? How much can you squat? What weight are you? Have you lost X amount of weight? What's that look like? How do you feel every single day? I just journaled the other day about how I would feel from hitting my goal weight, how I would feel physically by dropping down to 220. Right now I'm about 235, dropping about 15 pounds because I've been lighter before. I've had abs before and I know what that feels like. I started to remember a little bit about what it felt like. And I journaled about it, and now I feel way more attracted to the idea of going out and going for walks every day, even starting to run, feeling like my heart is strong, building up strength in other areas that aren't just weightlifting. And you need to be journaling about these different areas of your life every single day. Introspection is one of 3 vital behaviors that all my clients that I post testimonials about, oh yeah, I got a girlfriend, I got this girl's number, I hooked up with this girl in the bathroom at the bar, all this crazy shit. All the guys that do that quickly, they have this one key vital behavior, and it's introspection. Introspection is so important. So you need to go out, journal, sit down in your room, journal for 20 minutes a day, and just get like stupid clear on where you want to go. The most like ridiculous amount of clarity you think you can possibly get. How does it feel physically to open your phone and see that number in your bank account? How does it feel physically to have that girl laying on your chest when you wake up in the morning? How does she smell? What does that look like? What color is her hair? How does it feel when you wrap your arm around her body? All of those things that actually are very important in terms of like visualizing where you go. So that's number 2, is introspect, journal, and figure out daily where you're going, because you cannot lead if you don't know where you're going. And I talk about leadership on this channel a lot. If you want to lead a woman, you need to introspect, because you need to know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, there is no point in trying to lead anyone because you don't have a clear path. That's the only way you can become a leader in your life for women. And that's what's going to turn her on. That's what's going to get her attracted to you. In the long run, you need to have a clear vision of where you're going so you can lead. Let's get into number 3. I need you to take action every single day and approach women daily. It doesn't matter if these first 2 points I made in this video are not in place yet. It doesn't matter if you didn't journal today. It doesn't matter if you don't have an idea where you're going. But I need you to go out and approach every single day. Go out and talk to people. Go out and talk to a beautiful woman every single day. Go do something that forces you to get off your ass and take some sort of action that gets you closer to this woman that you want to be with. Even if you don't know what type of woman you want, even if you don't know what type of relationship you want, go out and talk to women. If you want to get your mojo back, dude, you need to journal to get your ambition back. You need to have your 4 pillars of masculinity. You need to have a clear trajectory there, and you need to be talking to women. The reason your mojo's gone is because you haven't talked to women in a long time. It's just a skill. If you haven't been in the gym for a while, if you're doing 1 workout a week, you're not going to get your mojo back in the gym. So if you're talking to 1 girl a week, you're never going to get back to where you were when you were going to the bar 3 to 4 nights a week because you were a young, dumb kid. You were just this guy that was going out all the time. If you lost that, you're just not getting reps in. And it's hard to stay motivated to get those reps. I have a video on this channel about the truth about motivation, because at the end of the day, motivation doesn't matter. Motivation doesn't get you anything. Motivation gets you broken dreams. Discipline is what actually gets you results. I have videos on how to level up your discipline, but I need you to go out and actually take action on these things. If you're a type of man that wants to be a 1% man, if you want to be high value, if you want women to be attracted to you for the long run, if you are in line with my vision for this channel and you want to have women attracted to you for your whole life, whether that's your ideal dream girl or it's just multiple women, if you want that, you need to start taking action on the practical advice I give in this video, because the only thing that's going to level you up, allow you to even compete in this new game you're playing, is to actually compete, is to take action every single day. So go out, take action. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.